Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. On today's program, we have Mercy, Return to Silent Hill,
We did.
Primate,
Ooh.
and The Secret Agent.
Yes.
Hannah, how was your weekend?
Well, movie watching, show watching. I don't know.
What shows have you watched?
I've caught up on things like Fallout, which has been good. Yeah. Yes.
I watched the new Bert Kreischer show.
Yes.
It dawned on me that, like a lot of people have been talking about this, but like all Netflix shows and movies look the same. Like Bert Kreischer's show, which is like a situational comedy sitcom, and it looked like The Rip.
Yeah. That's. I had the same thought when I watch, it's Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, but it looks just like Bridgerton did. Yeah. So I felt that, and it's a little disheartening when you watch Netflix movies and shows. They do look the same, even though they try.
Agreed.
They try to be different.
All right. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and let's get on to today's show. And first movie is Mercy, the elevator pitch, directed by Timu Bogdanov, who gave us Wanted and also Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Brilliant film.
Brilliant. It stars Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. We know Chris Pratt from Parks and Rec, also the Jurassic Park and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson, we know her from Great Showman. We also know her from the Mission Impossible films.
Mm-hmm.
Also there's Carly Reese. Carly Reese is from the True Detective series with Jodie Foster.
Of course.
I think it's like Night Country, I think it's called. And it is about AI taking over
the justice system.
Only in
California.
Only in cases that are slam dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a relatively new trial.
And one of the biggest proponents of this slam dunk case is a character played by Chris Pratt, and he's actually up for execution. And he has 90 minutes to get his reasonable doubt from 96%
to 92.
Down to 91 or something.
92.
Point something.
It's 92.
Reasons to see this. Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson, they're great actors, and they have good chemistry with like a normal person and a AI person in here.
Yeah, charming enough.
But that's where that ends for me. It really, reasons not to see this movie. Like, if I wanted to see Chris Pratt sit down, I'd just watch a group of his interviews. Like, he does not move. You got Annabelle Wallace here. She's beating some, great movies like, The Mummy with Tom Cruise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell she's doing in this movie. It's predictable. You could see even the people that they put up for, they want you to think it's the
Mr. X.
Mr. X. But you can see right through that. I was expecting so much more from a Chris Pratt vehicle, but maybe my expectations were too high.
Yeah, well,
what were your thoughts?
I generally do think that this shouldn't be at the movies. I feel like this is a primetime watch-at-home movie. I don't know why this has screens, IMAX screens. Like, we're talking about a movie which is can be entertaining, of course, but it is filled with just like stock footage because the whole movie is like he's breaking down a case and it's him seeing different crime scenes. I love that. Like, I play a lot of video games. Like, I've played the Batman games and Cyberpunk that do that kind of like, you're investigating and you get to see the whole crime scene and fast forward and rewind and things connect. That stuff's cool. But in the comfort of my home, why am I watching just screens of digital nonsense? Picking apart this case, which can be interesting. I think if you love shows like The Rookie does that kind of thing where it'll go to body cam footage of like them investigating. Yeah, this is a primetime couch situation. Should not be I paying a ticket. Like The Rip. We saw in the comfort of our home, and that is like
people we meet on vacation. You could have had that.
Yeah, like we're talking about these Netflix movies that. While yes, they look the same, they do have a better quality of like
cinematic quality.
A cinematic like watching with a bunch of people and discussing it.
Yeah.
Like The Rip is like a downgrade of like, you know, you go from The Departed to The Town to this, but it's still good.
Still good.
And-
Den of Thieves made money in the cinemas.
Yeah.
You know what this movie reminds me of? It is Minority Report meets those found footage films. Remember? Like
Blair Witch Project?
yeah, and also the one that last year everyone panned, the Tomorrow Never Dies one, with the Tomorrow When the World
You mean the Ice Cube
War
one?
of the Worlds. But also, what was
It's
that one
that
where
one.
the daughter was on Facebook and trying to solve the crime?
They're the I can't remember what it's called, but they're that famous one because that's the sequel to that one. And those movies, I will say, those movies are a little bit more entertaining, and the footage is just it's less. This one feels too much like I'm looking at stock images and stuff. It can be entertaining, this movie. I'm not going to lie and say it's just not. It is also weirdly pro AI, this movie, because, you know, Chris Pratt works with the AI system that is Rebecca Ferguson to solve, his case.
Yeah.
So take
pro
that,
AI.
take that as you will, guys. It literally
Unfriended was the movie.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
That's the horror movie one.
Yeah.
The other one, I can't remember. It's very famous, like the original one, and then the sequel was all right.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name. That's the Unfriended is the horror movie where they're all...
Version of it, yeah.
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 Yeah, these movies are entertaining, but are not... I shouldn't be paying for a ticket to go see them. I really shouldn't. I really, and I feel like everyone else shouldn't... We should be watching these at home. Like, I don't enjoy these type of movies. And especially how this movie is pro AI. Like, it's like saying, oh, no, because you shouldn't have an AI as your justice system. Like, that's a big part of it. But also, it's like, at the end, he literally just goes, human, AI, we do what we're programmed to do. I'm like, I'm sorry.
The movies that we were thinking of were Missing.
Missing.
We actually like Missing.
Yeah, no, Missing takes it, but in a different level.
Yeah.
I would say Missing is like as close as you can get to a cinematic, but even then, that's still, at home drama.
Missing and searching. Yep.
I still would say this one is a little on the edge of too much.
Would you recommend people to watch Mercy, which is currently in cinemas all around the world? That's a big no for me.
I just go no.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ever going to watch this movie again?
No.
No. A rating for this one?
What are you going to rate it? Because I have no clue.
I'm going to give it... I fell asleep.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to give it I fell asleep. I didn't like this movie at all.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could see Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson in a movie again. I thought their chemistry was good.
I think it works. I don't know. Rebecca Ferguson got a great paycheck. But Chris Pratt, if you're a fan of Chris Pratt, it's just another Chris Pratt vehicle.
Yeah.
And strap yourself in just like he does in this movie and sit down and do nothing for 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mercy is currently in cinemas everywhere, and it'll come to Amazon Prime because it's one of their slate of movies this year that they're releasing in cinemas. They're having one more crack at this. See if it can work out for them.
This is not one of them.
Not a good start.
No.
Next movie we're going to talk about is Return to Silent Hill. It is based on the popular video game from the early 2000s by Konami. It is also the third movie in the cinematic universe of Silent Hill. It's actually a reboot.
It's a reboot. It is not actually connected to the previous two. This one is following closely to the second game in the series.
The series rebooted with a third titled film, Return to Silent Hill, based on the popular video game Silent Hill 2. The first Silent Hill came out in 1999. It starred Rada Mitchell, Australian Zone, and also Sean Bean. The great Sean Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original movie. And then they had a...
It wasn't good.
So sorry?
Then I was like, it's not that good.
And then they came back with Silent Hill Revelation. But this is Return to Silent Hill. It stars Jeremy Irvine. Now, you might remember him from a little movie directed by Steven Spielberg called warhorse.
Yeah, and he recently was in the Outlander Blood of My Blood where he played Henry Beecham.
Yeah.
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 Which is, I mean, he was a, important character in that.
Sure.
In
Directed by Christoph Gans, who gave us his version of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Sure. When a man finds a mysterious letter from his long-lost love, he is drawn back to Silent Hill, and the town has come under darkness. And it's a psychological thriller. Reasons to see this.
0. None.
I had a good sleep.
Yeah. I did too. No, this is a waste of time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It
doesn't look great.
It doesn't look great. It looks like it's still stuck in the classic video game adaptation era of the early 2000s where everything looked weird because they don't know how to translate video games to film.
No.
And I still think we struggle to this day. I think the Silent Hill franchise is quirky. It could lend itself to movies, but I don't think it does, especially number 2. I think it's definitely built for a game because you slowly build through and you're immersing yourself in the world. When you're watching a movie like this, it feels like we're fast forwarding all the most important parts of the game just to get to the bits. It's quite nonsense. The whole movie's nonsense. It has no coherency. You don't know what's going on at all through the entire movie. It does not draw you in. I don't know if fans would enjoy this either because, it's quite mind-numbing.
I just did not like this movie.
It's a waste of time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know what they were trying to do, which is trying to bring love back to the franchise, but I feel like it's time to say goodbye. You gotta have some liberties. Like with video games, it's very hard to do adaptations.
Yeah.
Because it's like a book. There's so much, and you're gonna have to cut it out to fit a film. That's why they more so lend themselves, especially story games, lend themselves to a TV series.
Do you know the first movie was produced by Tom Cruise?
That's crazy. Did he play Silent Hill? No. I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know if Tom Cruise has ever touched a video game console in his life.
But this is how big this thing was when it was first came out and stuff. So it's a shame.
It's the reason
it's good bones here.
The reason they did this reboot is Konami was trying to bring resurgence to the franchise.
Yeah.
Like they rebooted the games, like they did re-releases and gave them. It was a whole. Konami's trying to get back into the space because
trying to get out of pokies.
No, they've always had these games. It's just they lost. A big few heavy hitters in their gaming industry, and so they're just trying to figure out where they fit if they're going to continue that space.
Okay, do you recommend people to watch Return to Silent Hill?
No.
Are you ever going to watch this movie again? A rating for this one?
I fell asleep. Yeah,
I reckon.
Do not touch us.
Yeah, this is not very good.
I'm sorry, it's poison. Don't touch it.
Return to Silent Hill is in wide release in Australia for some reason. And check your local listings and whatever else.
Enjoy.
Awesome. The next movie we're going to talk about is Primate. Now, Primate is in Australian cinemas now. It's been in wide release in the US since January 5. And the elevator pitch. This movie is directed by Jonas Roberts, who gave us 47 Below. Also, also gave us the Resident Evil Return to Raccoon City, which I watched, and it was not bad.
It's
a group of friends go on tropical vacation back to one of their friends' home, and their friend has a primate as
a pet monkey,
pet chimpanzee, and he knows how to do sign language because her mum was a linguist who has sadly passed away from cancer. And everything is going really well until the primate gets sick and starts to
lose it.
Reasons to see this. This is so close to being a really well-made horror film. It is a mixture of Project X,
Cujo.
Every Which Way But Loose versus Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo.
So you're getting the monkey as a pet sort of vibe with Cujo, getting a little bit of rabies and taking over things. But I just didn't like how this movie was put together. They started it halfway through. They didn't show the love of the primate.
Yeah, because he's a part of their family. Like,
Yeah.
and the family seems a bit like since the mum has passed and stuff. Like you have the two sisters, the sister coming back from college, and the father who is deaf, who is
who's
writes
played by
books.
Troy Coates.
Yeah.
Who won an Academy Award
Yeah.
for
Coda? Yeah.
Good memory, Hannah.
Good memory.
Good memory.
Yeah, so
There's a lot going on. You got deaf mum that died. You got father deaf who...
was she deaf?
No, she wasn't deaf. She was a linguist.
Yeah, linguist.
Linguist who died of cancer. Then you got the father who's deaf, but also a writer who's trying to get his books made into a movie.
Yeah, so that is, for some reason...
It's a huge plot
plot here because it shows... Like, the father has a busy life going on, so he can't be there for his children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty nonsense, this movie.
Yeah.
And like, these horror movies don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yet. This one has the potential to be really good.
So good. Like, it has some gnarly deaths in this movie. Johnny Seckert, who did the Dexter New Blood series, also Believe. She's great as a lead in this. They don't care about who they kill off and when they kill them off. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just...
The chimpanzee look lifelike as well. I think a lot of it's animatronics.
It's so terrifying.
Yeah, it is terrifying.
It's pretty... Yeah, I just don't love the structure of this movie. Like, it starts off with something that happens and then it goes back.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to. You could just start from the start. It's unnecessary for these kind of movies.
If I was going to pitch this movie, I would have liked it to be a little bit like the first 10 minutes of the movie was when the mum is passing away and the monkeys are part of the family and it's so close, and then you say 6 months later everyone comes back because you need that love of Ben. Ben's the monkey.
I would say you need also like the explanation of like, because it's pretty stupid, the monkey goes crazy. It's like they have no defenses if something happens with the monkey. They have nothing if because monkeys chimpanzees, people have had them as pets, friends, and all that, and they, even if they don't get sick or anything, they just start to lose it. Some of them just snap.
There
was even in that movie, what was it? Nope. What was it? The Jordan Peele.
Nope.
When that monkey on set goes crazy. Yeah. Like, there are all those stories. Yeah. So why do they have no defense against it?
And another thing in this movie is it's not set up for a person that is deaf living in it. Because,
in this family home.
When you knock on the door, the light's supposed to go off and stuff like that. There's no setup for deaf people in this house.
There's no setup because it could be really interesting if they had the idea because the monkeys, trying to listen to listen to them and hear them out. Yeah, I just feel like there could have been more in depth. Like, they were just kind of doing surface level monkey stuff. I feel like we could have gotten down to business here.
Well, the last time I had a really connection to a character called Ben was when The Simpsons had that talk show host, Ben. Yeah. And he went crazy.
But yeah, I really think they could have done a really good movie. I know a lot of people might like this movie because it's a good, solid horror.
Yeah,
but
I still think people will get a kick out of this movie. I would definitely watch this movie again.
It's just weak sauce compared to what they could have done with this film.
I'd have to give it a play on my phone.
Yeah, it's when I played on my phone. I know the suspense and the horror and the monkey is really scary and terrifying, but if you don't actually care about the characters surviving, I could have...
It didn't matter who character died.
They could have all... They could have all met their end at the end of this film, and I would have been like pro monkey because at the end of the day, it gave me no reason to care about anyone. And a horror movie should make you do that.
And it
should make you care about the final girl or something.
What you needed to do is from the start, you needed to care for the monkey and the monkey's bond with the people because
so you get upset
because you don't want like at the start when the monkey goes crazy, why don't you just knock off the monkey straight away?
Yeah, they're kind of they're like trying to. Again, they don't have defenses against this stupid thing.
Primate is in wide release in Australia now, and then just check your local listings when it comes to because it could be coming to the end of their cinematic run. The next movie we're going to talk about is The Secret Agent. The Secret Agent has been given a select city release in Australia, and the elevator pitch, this is the jury prize winner of Cannes this year. It stars Wagner Moura, who is a Oscar-nominated actor now. Also, this is nominated for Best Picture. It is directed by Kiba Mondesa Filho. It's set in Brazil in 1977. It's a guy who's coming back from Carnival and lives with communist refugees in this house. He's undercover trying to figure out what happened to his mum, and these people are trying to hunt him down. Reasons to see this. There's not many. This movie is not very good. I was very surprised when I watched this movie, and I thought, wow, this has got nominated for an Academy Award. I was really disappointed. I was really looking forward to this. What are your thoughts, Hannah, with this movie?
Yeah, I was surprised by this movie too, especially when it's called itself The Secret Agent. The reason being is, look, it's the 70s and they're in Brazil and it's corrupt. And it's like, okay, many films have done this, unfortunately. Been there, done that. And this film doesn't really... It's like hitting like on ideas of like corrupt cops and, you know, trying to find, it's hard to find people and you know, like different stories here, but it loses all sense of itself. It has weird comedic moments that don't really tie into the film at all necessarily well. It has a completely second half, and like the ending of this movie is completely different to how this film actually started. I don't know the strong connection between the whole ending of this film and the start. It makes no sense when you watch it. I don't think the performance, I think Wagner Moura he's good.
He's okay.
I just wouldn't, I mean,
I thought he was much better in the movie that came out last year by A24, Civil War.
I don't think he's strong.
By Alex Garland, and also he was really good in Narcos. We played Pablo Escobar.
The performance he did, like, there's one bit where he's like being interviewed, and I'm like, yeah, but then there's not really much else. Like this film, like
waking up from a dream.
A lot of people gave flack to House of Dynamite for doing that thing where it build up and then would cut to something else.
Yeah,
this film did the same thing, and no one gets mad at this film.
But it wasn't as punchy as House of Dynamite.
And then but House of Dynamite has a, that's the ending. This also has that's the ending. but
this, like, at least House of Dynamite had something to say. I don't think this movie has anything to say.
No, because it's harping on the same points we've already known.
My problem is, I had this build up in my mind because last year I watched a movie called I'm Still Here, which starred Fernando Torres, and it was by Brazilian filmmakers. Got nominated for Best Foreign Feature, also got nominated for Best Actress.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that film. So I had this built on mind because everyone's saying, Wagner Moura got nominated for an Academy Award. This is nominated for Best Picture. I was like, this is going to be one of the best movies of the year. And I watched it and I was like, this movie's not very good.
We've done better here.
Yeah. Would you recommend people to watch this movie?
I wouldn't, actually.
Would you watch this movie again?
I
would never watch this movie again. And a rating for this one?
What do you want to give it?
I think this is I fell asleep. I think this is very bad.
I know.
I did really not like this movie at all.
I think people can like this movie, but I frankly don't like this movie at all.
Yeah.
There was nothing I want to watch about this, nothing I really want to talk about. I don't feel it as...
My heart was open
It's
to this
not
movie.
as strong... Like, we don't like... Marty Supreme, right? But I could definitely see myself watching that movie again. I could definitely see talking about that movie after its run. I never see myself.
As soon as we walked out of the cinema, I was like, that movie has no idea what it wanted to be, and also no other choice should have been nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah,
it was so good, that movie.
This was the discussion.
I just did not like this movie whatsoever. I just didn't think it had anything to say. Park Chan-wook's No Other Choice had something to say about AI, had something to say about corporate greed, trying to find yourself and all that stuff.
Yep.
This movie has nothing to say, and I think it's a complete and utter waste of time.
It's a waste of time. That's what it feels like.
Okay, that is it for today's show. Now, if you've seen any of these movies, let us know in the comments below if we're right or wrong about our opinions
like
today.
literally, I want to know why people like certain movies.
And if you like Secret Agent, tell us why, and we might go, oh, okay, we'll give it another shot.
But we really do feel like most of these movies are probably a waste of time. But I can see people watching probably Primate.
yeah,
That's the only one I'm like,
yeah,
if you love that cruddy horror,
yeah.
this is
The
it.
director has done good work in the past. That 47 Below is a really good thriller.
And I can see people do like this,
Yeah.
but it's just it faults itself by having very stupid horror movie.
I think it was so close to being a good movie. Anyway, that's it for today's show. Tomorrow on the program, we are going to AFI Redux, trying to find the perfect AFI list, and it's Fargo from 1996, Coen Brothers movie starring the great Frances McDormand. We get to talk about her great career. That's gonna be a joy to talk about.
Yeah,
and it is a crime noir set in Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, so also stars William H. Macy.
Love it.
Great week on the channel, including movie news where we'll preview Send Help, and then that'll be good. That'll be good, Hannah.
Yeah.
We'll also start recapping our Best Picture nominees and then countdown our new monthly show and be doing our top 5 movies of all time. Start at the top end.
Top 5. Yeah, our top 5?
Our top 5.
The greatest or like our favorites?
Our favourites.
Okay, our favorites.
Our favourites of all time.
Favorites?
Yeah.
Favorites?
Greatest movies of all time. For Hannah, and greatest movies of all time for Peter.
Sure.
Great week on the channel. Long live cinema. And until we meet again, it's bye for now.
Bye.